Welcome back to one more session of Learn as Quick as Possible, my dear brothers and sisters. And today's topic is type of person under GST. First one, person. It refers to any type of person who can render or receive a supply starting from individual to or any form of business to say partnership, HUF, AOP, BOI, including government. And that's person for you. You can simply keep it this way: natural person and any form of artificial person created by agreement or law. And next one is taxable person, and this is very important because the word person is used in supply, whereas the word taxable person is used in levy. And taxable person stands for registered person or a person liable to register. So it consists of registered person or person liable to register. When I say person liable to register, it covers a person under section 22 or 24, which is basically a compulsory registration. So whether you registered or not, irrespective of the fact that once you're liable to register, you will be called as a taxable person, and all supply made by the taxable person is leviable to GST under section 9 of the GST Act. So we have to be, very careful over here. Registered person, a person who registered under section 25, which excludes UIN, unique identity number, and the objective of the registered person. How will I ensure a registered person? Registration under section 25, which gives something called GSTIN, which will be mentioned in the registration certificate. So that's evidence that a person is a registered person, and this registered person will have an impact when not in levy but in input tax credit chapter. Only a registered person can take input tax credit, not a taxable person. And then distinct person. There are two GSTINs which is basically having the same PAN. That is to say, head office and branch office. Head office in one state, for example, Tamil Nadu, branch office in another state, say Gujarat. And what will be common in these two? Because both are belonging to one person, therefore we say head office or branch office. Therefore, they will be having one thing which is common, it's called PAN. So, any number of GSTINs which is having the common or same PAN is called as distinct person. And establishment of distinct person is very simple. The same logic which is basically HO and branch, but this time HO is registered and branch is not registered or not liable to be registered. So the nature of relationship between this registered and unregistered is nothing but establishment of a distinct person. And related person who can actually influence a decision starting from members of the same family, and it goes up to employees, partners, directors, holding company, subsidiary company, joint holding, cross holding, associated with 25% shareholding, all are to be called as related party. My dear, please have it back of mind. Establishment of a distinct person and a distinct person, registered person, all this concept will have an utility in calculating something called aggregate turnover, which is basically for calculating eligibility purpose. And distinct person and establishment of distinct person and related party, all these things you will gain momentum when it comes to valuation chapter. So this is the type of person and their utilization in various chapters. Person in supply, taxable person in levy, registered person in aggregate turnover, ITC, and valuation of supply, and distinct, establishment of distinct and related party in value of supply. And overall, these two concepts to calculate aggregate turnover. That's it for the day, my dear. I'll catch up with one more video of your choice. Do comment what will be your requirement or choice. Wishing you all a happy and blissful learning.